to my channel. I hate long intros, so we're going to get right into it. I was recently asked to make a custom dinosaur hood. This is my regular standard dinosaur hood. It is green with brown spikes. I really enjoy making this hat. I absolutely love it when I get asked to do custom colors. It is awesome. My customers also come up with like the best color combinations, and I love them. This time I was asked to make a dinosaur hood in a chenille or fluffy yarn type instead of what I normally use, which is acrylic. This awesome person and I looked at a ton of yarn. We looked through so many brands, styles, colors, and I found so many yarns that I would love to try in the future, but for this project we settled on the King Cole Yummy yarn in, I believe it is called Raspberry Ripple. It did yarn barf here in this skein, which is fine because I'm going to go through a couple of these for this project, so it spilling out into a blob is not a big deal. Initially, I was a little hesitant to take this project on because I don't usually work with chenille or fluffy, fuzzy yarns. I am pretty committed to my regular worsted weight acrylic yarn, but I like to think that I'm open-minded about yarn and I'll pretty much try whatever. I was worried about how a chenille yarn would work for a wearable. I don't think that I've seen anyone use chenille for hats or clothing items before, but I don't really go looking, so there probably is somebody out there with the fluffiest wardrobe pieces made of the softest, fluffiest chenille yarn, and I bet it's super awesome to wear in the winter. I was worried about this yarn being hard to work with, but honestly the King Cole Yummy yarn worked up super nicely. I was able to see all of my stitches, which is a problem I have with some of the fuzzy yarns. Looking at you, Big Twist favorite faux fur. I don't even want to make anything ever again with that yarn. For reference, that is the furry rainbow yarn accent pieces that I used for Sprinkleton, the cake plushie that I made for my birthday. I don't want to do that ever again. But back to this piece. This was my own pattern. I really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun to make, and there's lots of opportunities for customization with this particular hat. I really can't say enough about the King Cole Yummy yarn. I've never used it before this project, and honestly, I wouldn't have even tried it. I was not interested in branching out at all, but I am really glad that I was sort of nudged into it. I actually bought more of the King Cole Yummy yarn after this project. I'm still waiting for it to get here, but it's really nice. The shedding on the King Cole Yummy yarn isn't quite as bad as a few of the other brands and types of fluffier, like chenille yarns that I've used. Some of them are so awful, and there are just fluff bits absolutely everywhere after I've crocheted with it, but this one wasn't too bad. I did have to lint roll myself after using it, but it wasn't super bad. Some of these yarns shed like they're trying to be the yarn equivalent of glitter with all of their little fuzzy bits everywhere, and that's not great. The King Cole Yummy yarn isn't like that, so you really don't have to worry too much. Even with the stray ends on the braided ties, it didn't shed too much, and I shook them to make sure I was going to knot each and every single strand to stop the shedding. But after I shook it around a bit, it didn't do anything, so I decided that I didn't need to do that after all. I was sort of dreading needing to do that, and I totally would have. It just would have been my least favorite part of making this hood. But there's always one part of a project that isn't as fun as the others, so I would have been okay. It would have been fine. I'm kind of glad that I didn't have to, though, so that's a testament to how great this yarn is. It's really, really nice. Alright, enough about that. So the body of the hood is this really, really pretty pink and white color, and I did check it is called Raspberry Ripple. The spikes are solid white. I also did the braided ties in a combination of the Raspberry Ripple yarn and a solid white yarn, which is also the King Cole Yummy, it's just in white. I didn't have to change much of this pattern to accommodate the thicker yarn. It worked up pretty much the same. I just changed sizes. I measured it a few times while I was working on it, and a large pattern size got me to the extra large size that I was trying to make, so that was pretty cool. The only pattern changing that I really had to do as far as my original pattern went was on the spikes. I had to make those quite a bit smaller because the yarn was so much bigger, and the first couple tries that when I made the spikes, they were so huge. It didn't take too long to figure out. I probably should have filmed it and taken a picture of it because it was comically large, and I don't know, maybe you guys would have thought that was funny too. I looked at it and went, oh no, oh no, and I had to pull it out. This yarn does frog pretty easily, or frogging if you don't know what that term is. When you pull your stitches out or you undo your crochet stitches, um, you rip it, like, which is, it sounds like a frog saying ribbit. So that's why they call it frogging if you didn't know the crochet jargon. If I had to pick one thing to complain about this yarn, I think my only complaint would be when I was making the braided ties. The yarn tried to cling to itself, which made braiding the strands a little bit difficult. And I think for part of that, I was just so overthinking what I was doing and sort of psyched myself out thinking that I would completely destroy it and fray all of the strands, and the yarn would just shed everywhere and come apart, but it's actually really durable, and it didn't do that. So I don't know why I was so worried, because it hadn't done anything like that the entire time that I used it, so that was a little silly. And overall, I absolutely love how this turned out. I would love to make more dinosaur hoods or hats in the chenille fluffy yarn, specifically if it is the King Cole Yummy yarn, because it is so nice to work with. And here is the finished hood. I really, really like how it turned out. My customer also really liked how it turned out. She was very, very excited. Now that we're at the end of the video, I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you liked this dinosaur hood, and I hope that you enjoyed listening to me ramble about this yarn. I really enjoyed working with it. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you'd like to see more, hit the bell button if you'd like to be notified when I upload next, and thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!